I'm about to give it a taste try. No, taste test. Taste test. Taste test. Guys, you gotta try this. This is really, really good. 10 out of 10. Really, really good. Hello, everyone. It's Reggie the King here, and today I'm back with another video. We're making low carb, high protein pizza. Let's get into the ingredients. So, like I said, guys, we are going to be making high protein, low carb pizza. The star of the show today is these eggs. I'm going to be using is the egg whites to make something called clap bread. But with clap bread that I've seen on social media, they just use the egg whites. I'll be mixing it with cottage cheese to get more protein out of it to make the pizza dough. For the topping, I got ground chicken that I made, and I got tomato sauce. I got some red onions and bell pepper, some spinach, and more cheese. I got mozzarella. Usually the clap bread does not call for cottage cheese. It's just literally egg white. But I'm making a twist. Reggie always make a twist. So here we go. Like I said, we're gonna be using the egg whites. So I'm gonna crack these eggs, take out separate it from the yolk, and put the egg whites in here so I can mix it up. Oh shit. Should we do it again? As you guys can see, I separated the egg white from the yolk. Now we're about to use a hand mixer, and basically one is stiff and cloudy. So that's what we're about to do. So speed on 3. Oh, before I go, don't try to use your hands to do this because it will not work. So try to get a hand mixer if you can, and go ahead. So let's go ahead. So guys, this will take you about 2 to 5 minutes, depending on if your eggs was in room temperature or if it was in the fridge. If it was in the fridge, it takes a little longer to mix. And if it's room temperature, it takes a little less time to do this. And some of you might have like a hand mixer that's top speed. Mine goes up to 3, so it might take a while. But as you can see, it's foaming. It's coming around. And, you know, like Reggie, I always add a lot more protein because I do love my protein because I'm on a high protein, low carb diet. That's all I eat. So with this, like I said, usually the cloud bread is just the egg whites, but I will add in cottage cheese as well too. The recipes that I've seen only uses the egg whites, but I did see one that basically used Greek yogurt with a mix of the egg whites. But I'll mix it with cottage cheese and see what happens. So as you guys can see, you see it's foaming, and this is what you want. I'm just keep doing it for another minute or so, and then it should be all good to go. So this is how you want your egg white to look like. So I'm going to be blending the cottage cheese so it can be smooth, and basically I'll just fold it in with the egg white. I think I'll use about half a cup. I don't need to use a full cup, so half a cup should be fine. And let's go. All right, don't forget to preheat your oven to 390. And I blended up the cottage cheese. So now we're gonna fold it in gently, gently, with the egg white fluffed up. Trying to get everything out of there. So like I said, I've not seen anybody add the cottage cheese to it. So you know, I made this yesterday, and it came out so good that I was like, I gotta make a video and show people. But like I said, they usually use Greek yogurt, but I have a Greek yogurt. I just didn't want to use it. Cottage cheese has more protein, so why not? So you just fluff it a little bit, not too much. And then I think that's good. You don't want to lose it. So what I'm gonna do is oil up the parchment paper because I don't want it to get stuck. Put a little bit of oil and then use a brush and just spread it around. For some reason, parchment paper is not supposed to have your stuff get stuck, but sometimes it does get stuck, so I don't feel like dealing with it. This makes it easier. That's good enough. So now we can put in the base. And also, see how easy and no time at all that it took? As I'm eating healthy, I'm finding out it's just so easy to make healthier stuff than what I was eating previously. And also, I did not season it with, I didn't put no salt or anything in there because the cottage cheese already carry sodium already. So even though I have the low sodium one, so I didn't put any. Spread it around to make a good enough circle to represent pizza. And we're gonna cook this for about 10 to 15 minutes. It should be ready, or it should be good. All right. And we'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes, check up on it, and then once it's done, we add in the toppings, and then that should take like another 5 minutes to cook it up, and basically that's it. No time at all. It's ready to king here, back on another video, not the same video. It's done, and we're gonna be taking it out so we can spread the, and that's how it looks. You don't need to cook it all the way through because you're gonna cook it back again. So now we're about to, you know, make pizza. So first, spread some tomato sauce on there. I like using this pizza sauce because it's 0 sugar added, and try to use sauces that have 0 sugar added. It's very important, you know. And why is it important? Because if you are trying to be healthy or you go to the gym, anybody will tell you to stay away from sugar, and there's a reason why. Because sugar is just so hard to lose in your body because almost everything you eat turns into sugar. So if you can limit it, that's better. So I try not to use anything with sugar added to the ingredients, and this one is perfect. So spread it to put as much tomato sauce as you like. I think this is fine for me. I'm good. So I'm gonna put in the mozzarella. Put in the mozzarella and put as much mozzarella as you like. I like to tear it up, put in pieces. When I made this yesterday, I think I used a lot more cottage cheese, so it didn't have like the eggy smell. I guess this time I used a little bit less, so you can actually smell like the eggs. But I wonder what happens if you use the Greek yogurt. Like I said, a lot of people have been using they usually mix the yolk with the yolk with cream cheese actually, and then they'll mix it back to make the cloud bread. But I stay away from the yolk because of the cholesterol, so that's the reason why I'm always throwing out the yolk. So that's done. That's enough mots. So we're gonna I'll add in the chicken. And I made this chicken yesterday, guys. It's just ground chicken. Season it up how you like it. I'll add that in there. You can use any protein of your choice, you know. And then for the base too, you don't have to use, tomato sauce. You can use barbecue. Like I said, just make sure that is no sugar added, and make sure your ingredients are good, organic, and healthy. Because it is kind of hard to get healthy in this country with everything they give us. Adding some onions and the peppers. When you're making this, like it's your own, so add whatever you like. Okay, I think that's enough. And then last but not least, I will add in the spinach. I just bought this, so go. Oops. Alright. The set is washed already. I don't trust it, but it's going in the oven, so it's gonna cook. It's alright. If there's any insects in it, it should be killed. At 390, they can't survive. So add as much as you like in there. I love me greens. You know, I think there's enough. So I'm gonna put it back in the oven for like about 5 minutes or so, and then I'll probably put it boil on for like 3 minutes just to cook the top, and then we'll be back again. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we taking it out now. It's been like about 5 minutes. Everything was already cooked already. We just wanted to warm up basically. So here's a finished product. Boom. It looks wait. In the video, the lady did this. Let me see something. If it has that too. I guess it has a little texture to it, but not too much. After all, it is just egg whites. It's a keto friendly, gluten free for all you people that can't eat gluten. You know, and I would taste this once it cools down, because I don't want it to burn my mouth. So I'll give it like 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna give it a taste test when it's cooled down. But it looks good. It looks good. Like I said, you're making this at home, so eat it like how you eat your pizza. You know, you like it spicy, put a little spice in that. Remember in my last video, I did tell you guys that I like spicy. So, alright, now let's try. I know the texture is gonna be soft. Why? Because it's literally just egg white. There's no flour in here, so you know, don't expect it to have the same hold as you will with regular pizza. It's always the hard part, you know, when you load it up and it just egg white. It doesn't hold, but it's edible. Here we go. Guys, you gotta try this. This is really, really good. 10 out of 10. Really, really good. Alright. I'm gonna let you guys go and stuff my face. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next episode with Cooking with Reggie. Cooking with Reg. Not playing.